guys, welcome to our 99th episode of Tantalizing Test Buds. All of us do different things to keep ourselves healthy. Amidst of all these regimes and conscious eating habits, many a time we lose sight of what our body is missing out on. Sometimes the nutritional depletion is so alarmingly high, things change for worse than good. That's why it's always good to have a constant supply of nutrients that's rich in supplements but also zero in calorie count. Paya soup is one weapon that can get rid of all these problems. Paya soup, also stylishly called bone broth, was once an integral all-purpose life-saving portion in our home. Somewhere modernization and advent of pharmaceuticals made us forget about this powerful elixir of life. What many of us have forgotten about paya soup, that it was an incredible important part of recovery that even doctors and healthcare experts recommended. Even today, the extremely delicious yet simple paya soup can give most recommended supplement pills a run for their money. Mutton paya soup benefits are so many that even the combination of dozen health supplements cannot provide for. It's simple to make, easy to store and cost effective. I'm sure it is here to stay for a long. In fact, this traditional mutton paya soup is an old age cultural asset with tremendous health benefits we cannot neglect. After all, our grandparents were telling the truth when they said, a glass of paya soup can keep away even the god of illness for over a decade. So let's have a look at this recipe, which is enhanced with turmeric, coriander and few more beneficial herbs. Knowing innumerous benefits of paya, let's look at the ingredients to make mutton paya soup or mutton paya sharba. So firstly, I've taken mutton trotters. I have washed them well. These are the main ingredients. I've taken 250 grams of these. And then what we need chopped onions, the vertically chopped onions. Then we need ginger garlic. We'll need turmeric powder and then salt. Then we'll also need some garam masala. I've taken bay leaves and I've taken cardamom, the big cardamom, cinnamon sticks, then clove, and then I've taken black pepper. I've taken the whole of black pepper. Also, I'm going to use the black pepper powder later on. Then for the garnishing purpose, I've taken ginger, lemon. I've taken some fried onion. I've also taken the finely chopped coriander and mint leaves here. The whole recipe, we are going to make it in ghee, clarified butter, and for it's being a watery soup, we are going to use the water. So the proportions, say, supposing if you're going to take 250 grams of paya, you'll need almost 1 liter of water. Making this soup in pressure cooker vessel, as we need to boil this paya and the paya soup a lot. So my pressure cooker is heated up, and I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of ghee. Just mix it. Then we'll be adding all khada masala along with the green chili. We'll saute this till the nice aroma fills our kitchen. Wow, it's nice. Then we'll be adding chopped ginger garlic. Saute this as well. We did not make anything brown, so we need to add just one after the other. Now I'll be adding my onion. You need to stir this onion only till it becomes soft. Onions are softened well, and now we'll be adding our mutton trotters. We'll be sauteing this as well. We'll saute it for 1 minute. After sauteing our mutton trotters for 1 minute, we'll be adding salt and turmeric powder, and again we'll give a good mix. At this point, if you have a raw turmeric root, then you can just, the stem, raw turmeric, you can get it, you can wash it, and you can make a nice paste and you can add it into the soup, because the raw turmeric will always be more beneficial than the one which we use it in normal cooking. After sauteing this again, it is time to add water. So here goes the water. Remember, for the 250 grams, we are using 1 liter of water. Now we'll cover the pressure cooker lid. Allow it to cook for 10 minutes on a high flame, and then we'll reduce the flame to the low and let it cook for minimum 30 minutes more. So we'll get back after, say, approximately 40 minutes. Our paya soup is ready, as you can see. It has cooked really well. You see, this part is also out. Now there are two ways of serving this. If you don't like all these masalas and the onions coming in between, then what you can do, you can strain all this and you can eat soup, and you can add the mutton chotters, the cooked mutton chotters inside. Or else, if you like it, you can just remove only the garam masala, the spices, the whole spices, and you can have the soup along with the onions inside this. Seasoning of the paya soup, I have heated just 1 teaspoon of ghee, and now I'll be adding my ginger, and then some fried onion. Mix it well. Chopped coriander and mint leaves, and in 1 minute we'll be just getting this out and pouring it. Season this with our paya soup.